Welcome back to Go Retire. My name is Elaine and I'm retired.
My name is Mike and I hope to one day be retired. One day
Soon.
Yeah.
So today's episode that we're going to talk about is 2022 is quickly coming to an end, and we wanted to talk about some of the changes that we're making this year in preparation for the new year, and just the end of the year things that you got to do.
We started some of these things even a couple months ago, but we're just wrapping things up for this year, and then we got a kind of a clean slate and a good spot for next year,
for 2023.
So for me, it's kind of situation normal. I go to work Monday to Friday, sometimes on Saturday, and just keep doing that. There's really no changes. So it's really more what Elaine has done, having retired like a year and a half ago.
Almost 2 years.
Yeah.
So this is the first year that I've had zero income of any kind. I have not worked all of 2022. So
no pay stubs, no money from the government, nothing.
The government doesn't give me anything.
Not a part-time job, nothing at all.
I got to pick up pop cans. No, I'm just. Nothing. I mean, that's a good thing. Some people do that, but I haven't done that.
Yeah.
So because of the fact that I have zero income for this year, it made sense, prudent financial sense, for us to start withdrawing from my registered retirement savings.
If you're not in Canada, it's just a tax deferred plan. So she got a tax deduction when money went in, and whenever the money comes out, you got to pay tax. Yeah. So ideally, you take it out in a year that you make no money,
or lower income.
So hooray for Elaine!
Yay!
This year she made no money.
Zero.
So we could have started taking money out in March or June or September, but with the way the markets have been this year, it didn't make sense. We kept waiting until
I delayed it as long as possible.
Until finally it was like, well, if you're going to do it, you got to do it. So it still made sense to do it. We took out maybe a little bit less than we would have otherwise, but take out some, still stay in the lowest tax bracket, so you're paying as minimal taxes as possible.
So what we're doing is, or planning to do, is withdraw the money from our retirement savings in a manner that's as tax efficient as possible.
And that means starting in a year where Elaine had zero income. So that money's come out. We landed in the account a couple days ago. And so we used that to pay off a couple a small lingering line of credit that we weren't worrying about 6 months ago or 12 months ago, because the interest rate was almost zero. So who cares?
There was no urgency to pay it off anytime soon.
Yeah, there was.
But in Canada, and I'm sure it's the same in the United States and probably other countries as well, they've been, over the last 6 months, they've been increasing our borrowing rate, our lending rate. And so now the amount of interest that we pay on our line of credit, it does hit you in the pocketbook, and it's not very nice.
So why not clean that up? Yeah.
So we weren't in need of money to live for the day to day, because Mike is still working, and so his salary accomplishes that. But we wanted to start that process, because not doing it this year would have been a missed opportunity because of the fact that I had no income.
So really, as the end of the year cleanup, that's really it that we've done. For we'll we'll do another episode what we're doing to start the new year. But the end of the year was just clean up this bit, which really consisted of drawing money out of Elaine's retirement account, paying that little bit of tax, and we chose to use that money to pay off a line of credit that we had, just to clean the slate,
borrowing costs,
clean that borrowing cost off the books, and we can start next year fresh and smiley, and there we go.
With hope and promise for 2023.
And I hope that you promise to like and subscribe. Oh, what a segue. I joking aside, like and subscribe. That helps the channel, helps us.
It really does.
Or share it with your friends. Yep. Say, you know, somebody that maybe wants to retire one day. Say, hey, check these guys out. See.
These are conversations that Mike and I have on a certainly weekly basis anyways. And
almost daily.
Almost daily. We're always talking about finances and investing. And so we felt that, well, if we're having these conversations, then maybe other people are having these conversations. And if you are and you'd like to add something to the conversation, then please comment, because we read your comments and we really, really appreciate them. So
with that, we'll say good day for today. And we will...
Goodbye, 2022.
And we will see you in the new year.
Take care.